Let's talk about Raleigh West's tattoos. He's another creator on YouTube, makes videos about tattooing. Most of the time, I see these other creators and their tattoos are either like really whatever, just really normal, or they're bad. And when I see his tattoos, I see tattoos I want to hate, but absolutely love. His tattoos are actually really unique, and I think it's because the timeline in which he got tattooed, he got super tattooed by really good tattooers really fast, and I want to talk about why I want to hate him and I just can't. Okay, first off, he's got this Simpsons sleeve that at first glance, I go, oh, there's so much color, so much saturated color, and for the average person, I don't know how good that would look. Usually when I see color bombs like this, I go, but when I look at his, there's a few things that really stick out, and that is how strong the outlines are and how much black they actually used in these tattoos. And to me, like, because of that, the structure is so good. Like, I love these tattoos that even if the color fell away today and there was no more color in these tattoos, they would still be absolutely strong and really easy to read. Clearly, who did the tattoos is a great artist and they know exactly what they're doing to smash so much color into it, but to leave strong enough outlines around there to like keep it all nice and crisp. Here's a few angles of it. You could also see that his right sleeve, the Sonic sleeve, is very much the same way. Now, I think in some ways his right sleeve gets a little bit more experimental, but honestly, it still looks very strong. I don't know if it's the Sonic sleeve. I think it's different characters or whatever. I'm not familiar enough with video games from that era, but that's what it looks like, video games. I will add, on Raleigh's sleeves, I think there's an element of his skin being so good for color tattoos that these things really work. Now, if you put something like this on maybe a couple darker people, I think the results are gonna be different. And I also think that sometimes you could tattoo a bunch of color into a bunch of fair-skinned people and their body is just not gonna react and really absorb the color the way his arm is, or his body does, and it just looks so strong, so good. Like, look at this. Like, all these colors pop, so playful, so fun, and that black is so strong. There's nothing about these tattoos that, I mean, to be honest, like, pretty damn perfect. Like, for what he asked his tattooer for and what he got, spot on. What's even more unique about Raleigh's tattoos are his legs. Now, I hate, absolutely hate most color realism tattoos. I just do. I don't think they look good. I don't think they heal well. I don't think they stand the test of time. I think all sorts of different things. Bro, when I see this dude's tattoos on his legs, I go, that's how I want tattoos to be executed. They're so cool. They're so cool in a style that I do not normally like, and I'm like, bro, whoever did that is a killer. I just gotta show you some of these things. Some of his TikToks are, bro, look at this scream mask. Look how strong that thing is, dude. Look at it. Like, the black is so strong and so heavy, and even though they did all these different colors that normally look like they're gonna fall apart, this thing has stuck and the black keeps all of it together, and you just can see all the different things about it that make it stand out. That tattoo is executed so well that it makes me rethink how I see most color realism tattoos. I just love it. It's so good, it's so strong. This creator, Raleigh West, makes me pumped because I love seeing people show off how cool tattoos can be, and this is all of that. Look how strong those reds are. Like, you know, I think a lot of times with these color realism dudes, they want to like make the red look like it's actual blood and it's dripping down or some bullshit like that. But no, this fucking tattooer went in here and he's like, I'm just gonna smash red in and I'm gonna make that look like blood. And when you look at that, you're like, I know exactly what that is. I know exactly what it's supposed to be. And that strong ass red surrounded by all that black just looks so fundamentally cool. It's crazy. It gets me stoked. Obviously, I'm hyped on these tattoos, and I'm extra hyped because they're tattoos I would normally hate. That's the truth. I would hate them. I'm just gonna continue to remind you, I want to hate these tattoos. I love these tattoos. They're amazing. He's able to pull off these crazy big fields of different greens, and they actually stand out, where most of the time they don't. And it's because this tattoo is saturating the shit out of these tattoos, putting it in. He's not like fading every little thing. He's not putting a bunch of different colors that don't look that well together. He's putting in the strongest color he can and putting it in for good. That's most of the time it's healed. A lot of the times when I see tattooers posting pictures of stuff like this, here it's like brand new, fresh, hasn't settled in, and you could just see how the tattoo's gonna eventually crumble. I've seen a bunch of tattoos like this, color realism, walking around, and I have seen like 0% of those people happy with the final result 10 years down the line, which isn't the case for most tattooing. But when I see this, I know for a fact this sleeve is gonna look amazing 10, 20 years. It's gonna look solid. It might not look exactly the same, but even if all the colors fade or a lot of them fade, the strength will still be there because they put so much black around it. I'm gonna zoom in on this part of the face so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about. See how dark that is? A lot of times you'll see people trying to pull this stuff off without putting actual black in there, but this is actually black. And like, even though it fades to these light blues and some even like whites, you could still tell that for the most part, the structure is gonna be sound. I love this dude's tattoos. I'm not a huge horror guy, so forgive me if I don't know all the names. This dude is such a beast. Like, he must have been doing session after session, a couple sessions a month, like for a while to get the amount of work done that he had to make it look this solid. But then again, like, remind yourself, look at how white his legs are. They are so white and they saturate so well that it just makes this style work so perfectly well. But pinhead, bro, this is what I want tattoos to look like. Even the ones that I don't like style-wise, this is an amazing tattoo. And you could just see that like there's even like little black outlines, little black shading. It just brings this whole tattoo together. And the way it was executed is so good. I mean, just looking at this pinhead, I'm like, that purple in the like side of the face right there looks so good. The blue and, you know, I love being wrong. I got no problem with it. If there's a style I hate and someone executes it well, I'm like, thank God. Thank God someone can do it. And because every single one of his tattoos is just like, banger, love them. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe. If you want me to talk about other creators' tats, I will. I think it's fun. I think it's interesting. But they have to be good tattoos or really bad. So, thank you. Bye.